Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Darksiders 3. Welcome back to Darksiders 3. Today we are going to be covering how to grind souls slash liches slash the currency for goddamn everything in this game. Yes, so essentially this is one of the ways you can do it. There's two ways that I've found that actually kind of work. This way is the most safe, and I would probably advise to anyone who's just thinking about doing this. Pretty chill, you can listen to a podcast, you can mostly get by with most of these enemies by just holding down the attack button and doing massive AoE attacks, and you'll kill them pretty quick. Now, how efficient is this? Pretty efficient. It's not as efficient as the other way I'm going to show you guys, which is actually killing harder enemies, which is the kind of caveat to that. But as you see, I am level 24 and haven't really done much of the story. In fact, as soon as I could do this, I immediately started to. So essentially, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be just killing enemies over and over and over again, because it's kind of like Dark Souls in that sense, where when you die, you drop your soul, so you don't want to really die, but also if you die, there's ways that you can minimize your shitty impact if you die. I found two methods thus far. Please let me know in the comments if you found anything that's better, because at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that we're not all wasting time and etc. Now, why the hell do you want liches? Well, they're pretty much the upgrade currency for goddamn anything. Fairly annoying, but hey. Yes, you use it to level up, you use it to buy resources from this, which I would highly advise buying all of his special stuff, which I've already bought in. Silver adamantites, which means you can level up your weapons, again, dealing more damage, surviving a little bit more. And yes, those look like this. Health regeneration, as well as when you hit objects, you recover liches, which is nice, but you can't really, it's not farmable, it's not really useful in that sense. But yes, health, and of course, demonic rage, gaining more wrath so that you can use your rage move a lot more. Awesome. The first method is attained when you access this area. Now, I'm not sure if you can get to this location in the beginning, or if you do need to do it the way that I did it, which I would just advise doing it that way. Anyway, it kind of gets you a good idea for the game, and yeah. As soon as you kill your first boss, which is Avis something? Avic or Avis? Basically greed. You'll fight him in this big, amazing room. It's a really fun boss fight. But after you do that, just follow the map, and that's what I did. You follow that little Grim Reaper face on the map up top, and it will lead you down this path. You'll come across right here. You'll have a little baby cutscene, which I don't want to spoil, but yeah, that's what that is. Don't ask. Anyways, now as soon as you get to this point, you're good. Now when you get to this point, it's pretty simple. That probably won't be there, but there's gonna be a bunch of chairs here. I broke them because fuck it. But now you're going to want to make your way over here to this little tiny statue. I don't think the enemies will be like this, like hunting you right now. I think I just aggroed them and whatnot. But the idea with this is that big guy over there will constantly wake up these golems from the earth, or undead, whatever they are, and you're just gonna kill them over and over again. And not only are they like lesser mobs, so that they drop wrath and things like that, but they also drop Nephilim Respite very often. So even if you are starting to learn the game and you're not exactly sure, but like combos and how to kill things in the best way and etc., your reflexes are X, Y, and Z, so you get hit, you can use a Nephilim Respite and be fine, because a lot of them drop that same exact thing, because you're just killing so many ads, and that's what Nephilim Respite is. It's every time an enemy dies, they have a chance of bringing that to you. So I rarely find myself dying at all, but if you do happen to die, it's super not a big deal. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while, but yeah, you just rinse and repeat, keep killing them. Of course, do not kill the big guy up there, because he's spawning them, and that will, of course, go against everything.
Side thing, it's totally okay if you do kill him, just remember to die, and that will respawn and reset the entire level.
Great, okay, that's what we're doing now, by the way. And you guys can see we have 903 things, health, whatever, souls, liches, and just like Dark Souls, we're gonna have to reclaim our souls, but it's not a problem because we're right there. The spawn location is incredibly close, and it's pretty hard to die. As long as you keep using Nephilim Respite, you're gonna be fine. And yeah, that's all it is. That's the first one. This method, the first method I'm showing you guys, is probably the easiest and the one that's the best to like do when listening to a podcast, because it's super not hard. Again, you can get by just holding down the attack button, doing these sweeping attacks and hitting all of them, staggering them. You'll be a-okay. As well as it kind of gets you good at perfect dodging and stuff like that. It gets you kind of okay at it. But yeah, this is how it originally looks like. I just cleared this all out because I was fighting for so long when I was farming.
To be clear, you do not need to die to reset the level. I just want to show you guys what the level originally looked like. Cool. All right.
Also, if you fall off somehow, there's not an issue. Like, you know, if you're fighting and you're dodging and you're not really looking because you're getting into that habit of farming and you're super zoned out because you're listening to a podcast or whatnot, you fall off the goddamn map, you spawn right here. As well as if you log off the game, you will spawn right here as well. So that's lovely. That's great. Just save places all over the place. But yeah, you just keep doing this. We just made 1,000 in like no time. Now, granted, I've leveled up my attack, my basic attack, quite a bit. So that's probably also a reason. But yes, not that bad. I'm not sure exactly how much we got from doing that. I think we get like maybe 200 per wave of enemies. I don't know, something around there. But when you start upgrading, by the way, it starts asking for a lot more, which is just to be expected. But yeah. Now, that is method 1. It's probably the best method, especially when you're starting out and you're dealing no damage and enemies are one-shotting you, but yet bosses like take a long time to kill you. It's weird. But the other method is this way. Method 2. Let's cover that one. This one is like, it's a method, but I wouldn't advise it. But it's like, if you're good, if you've been farming for a while and you've been fighting and you found your special combos, you can come over here and there's enemies that are really high level because there's this huge open grotto. It's how you get here. I would highly advise just running past all of them because they're fucking insanely strong. Again, stronger than bosses. It's fucking like nuts. But anyways, keep them at a distance, fuck them up. But when you kill one of these, you get significantly more souls, which is great. Yeah, almost 100 per enemy, which is nice. Bang. Okay, how much do we get for this? We got 400. Okay, not that much. Okay, I was under the impression that you got a lot more for harder and tougher enemies. What the shit? Why don't you just run by every enemy then? Fucking do that farm and just grind. That's much more better off. You gain significantly more without the peril of dying and losing potential souls. I seen someone on Reddit recommend this as well, and I was like, I mean, for whatever reason, there's some enemies that just destroy you compared to bosses, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. But anyways, there's a bunch of enemies out here as well. Ooh, that person just spawned. A quick, fast bitch. Let's heal. Whoa, okay. Ooh, try and dodge. Try and dodge. Ooh, close. Very close. Where is he? Okay, how many souls for him? Actually, that was a good bit. That was a good bit. I'm actually satisfied with that one. Wait, was it 500? I don't remember how much souls we had on a past level. On a passive level before we fought him. But guys, probably best just to do the other way. I've seen a bunch of people talk about methods to gain souls, but that method is by far the best that I've seen. For those people who are having a bad fucking time with the game because everything is so goddamn impossible, which I get. Believe you me, I fucking get. Bang, how much for this? Okay, so some of them are like 100, which is nice, or close to. So kind of, and again, if you want to increase like your understanding of the game and not just get wrecked every single second of every single time, then I get it. Believe you me, I get it. Because this, ooh, I tried dodging. Shit. Ooh, perfect dodge. I used the wrong attack to throw that back at him. But hey, we got a large lich cluster. Oh, by the way, you can also do that. Again, run around this area, collect all the liches, which, again, you have a, and I would advise not doing that. On a side note, what I was gonna say was you have a lot of just crazy amounts of liches which can help you upgrade your character and all these things. But I would first advise you to spend most of that time, that first farm that I showed you, do that one first and just keep these until you really, really need it. Because as you guys see, I'm level 25 and now it's asking for 4,000 lich things to upgrade myself once. And I imagine when we get to another point in the game, probably mid-game point, they're going to be asking us for more. But I still think that one, just based on killing these enemies that are fairly difficult, like they one hit knocks me down to almost quarter health, not that much, but they hit hard, so I'm getting at. Anyways, I feel like that method is still going to probably be the best, and I want to keep these for a rainy day kind of thing. But yes, this is method 2. If you're a crazy person, go nuts. I would highly advise against it, because it just seems in general like a worse off kind of situation. This dodge. Ooh, that hurt a lot more than my stupid hurricane thing. We still got it. Ooh, he's so fast. He's so fast. Bang, nice. Okay, so that's method. probably a method that you shouldn't use, but hey. But anyways, if you do want to use this and keep like farming these enemies, because we did gain 1,000 in much quicker of a time than we did with those littler enemies, but we almost died like a lot as well. And again, you're not gaining Nephilim Respite as often because we're killing bigger enemies, not more, which is how that works. The chance of flipping the coin for getting a Nephilim Respite to drop is good when you're fighting multiple enemies. I mean, yeah, it was faster, so I guess that person on Reddit was correct in the sense that yes, it's faster, but significantly more dangerous. Significantly more dangerous, and again, I think if you double die, you're a bit screwed. Yeah? But anyways, to complete this method of farming, you're gonna need to die after you kill all the enemies in that enclave, which I haven't killed all of them, by the way. I just want to show you guys where it is. There's a big ass map. You run around, kill all of them. I would suggest coming back over here because this is a better spawn location and letting these people kill you. I'm not going to show it because it took a long time for us to die to these little enemies, but you guys get the point. You want to die to this enemy. Boom, bang, perfect. Yeah, man, it's different like this one. It's just super chill. It's not a hard, goddamn time. See Nephilim Respite, bam, right there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the methods that I got hit. The methods that I found that are pretty good. And again, not only is this good for like leveling up, right, and dealing more damage and buying healing shards if you need it, or 1,000 of these other special buffs, it also gets you good at like having a moment to actually understand the combat and how like, AoE attacks are fantastic and how to kind of mid-max everything and how to perfect dodge. Like with these littler enemies, when you can perfect dodge them, like 3 of them coming at you at once, you can dodge a big boss who has like a 3-hit combo. So not only is this helping you gain money and having a, just be stronger so that you can fight things better, it also is getting you just better at the game fighting. And again, I would highly advise just holding down square. This attack pattern is probably all you need, and dodging every now and again so that you're staying alive. It kills them more or less. Dodge when you need to dodge, heal when you need to heal with Nephilim Respite, bam. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is the one thing that I really want to tell you guys, because I had to scour the internet to try to find out how the fuck to level up in this game, because I was getting my head kicked in for a good bit. Then again, I feel like, I don't know, like I'm not sure if I'm the right level for my current place, or is just the game is just like, no, for whatever reason, the guy with the rapier is better than a demon god, Sin, or whatever. Great. Okay. What? Why? Doesn't make sense. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, regardless, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully that helped. Again, I would massively suggest method 1, because it seems to be the more safe one, but again, we gained 1,000 way faster doing it the other method, which also, I guess, just pick your poison. If you're good at the game, and you feel like you understand the combat, bang, do the second one. But yeah, subscribe button above me, guys. 2 videos to my right. I do plan on making many, many more Darksiders videos, because I've actually really enjoyed this game, despite it's not exactly the sequel of Darksiders that I would have preferred, but I still very much enjoy it as a game. I'm just happy we're getting more Darksiders. Also, apparently, they've already greenlit Darksiders 4 with Strife, so I'm just equally hyped about that as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my name is Logan, &/Frost, &/Grin. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.